guys like them. They're like black and then they're like ombre. I wouldn't like normally get this color, but it matched. I specifically got this for an event and it matched my dress perfectly. Anyways, so today we're doing some book tapping ASMR, but I wanted to start out with, that doesn't sound that good, with lighting a candle, and I would get a match and light it, but I'm scared of matches because it's like really close, like the flame's really close to your finger. Anyway, so we have this candle. Smell it. It smells good. It is lit. It is lit. I wonder if you can hear it at all. You probably can't. But it would be cool if you could. Okay. Is that good, guys? I don't want it to fall. Okay, well, that's good enough. So, this first book I have is Dracula. This book is from my school library, so there's like a sticker covering the back, so I can't read the like back thing. Sorry. I've read one chapter so far. I just started it, and I really like it. I was worried because I read Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and this was made. It was made in the same century. It was made in the 19th century. But Pride and Prejudice I didn't like because I just like couldn't understand anything. But in this, I understand everything. There's like a few words I don't understand, but I literally understand everything. The character's name is Jonathan Harker, and it starts off with his journal entries. I think the whole book might be his journal entries, I'm not sure, because the second chapter also starts with a journal entry, but it starts at May 3rd, and it starts off like explaining his travels to see Count Dracula. I don't think it explained why he was seeing him, but as he's going to these different stops to get to Count Dracula, there's people everywhere that's like telling him to like be careful and like that Count Dracula is a bad guy, which obviously we know he's a vampire, but it's like they built him up to be such like a scary dude. And then when he finally gets to the castle, it's very much horror movie vibes. There's like a pack of wolves that surround him. But was Dracula, so. Okay, I just have a pile of books here, so I think I'll pick one from the bottom. This is a fat book, and you're not gonna expect what it is. It's Meditations on the Tarot. I got this for free. That's why I got it. I wouldn't pay for it because I have tarot cards, but I don't like believe in them. I just think they're fun. It's like the fortune teller game with the paper. It's like, oh, it's like a joke. But I thought it would be interesting to like read up on it and like learn about it. Tarot. Tarot, 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 tarot. I'm also pretty sure it's not pronounced tarot, but most people pronounce it that way. Anyways, so this is the book. I can read about it, I guess. Okay, it says, I don't want to get it in the flame. Published for the first time with an... Oh, guys, I can't read this. Okay, written anonymously and published whatever, as it was the author's wish. The intention of this work is for the reader to find a relationship with the author in the spiritual dimensions of existence. The author wanted not to be thought of as a personality. The author wanted not to be thought of as a personality who lived from the 1900 to 1973. Is that one who took place? But as a friend who is communicating with us from beyond the boundaries of ordinary life, using the 22 major arcana of the tarot deck as a means to explore some of humanity's most penetrating spiritual questions. Meditation of the tarot has attracted... I look really awkward. Meditations of the tarot has attracted an unprecedented range of praise from across the spiritual spectrum. Guys, I can't read when I'm under pressure. There's a lot of pages in this book. Like over 600. Look how cool it looks though. What is this? Letter 5. I don't know my Roman numerals, but it's the Lover. There's Cupid right there. So I just recently got this, and it was free, so I was like, why not? I might want to read it. Okay, next one. Okay. This might be a little controversial. Stay with me, okay? The Cruel Prince, The Cruel Prince. I did not like this book. I think I only read like half of it. Cause then I got sick of it and I didn't want to read it. Sorry, no sorry. thing. It was kind of hard for me because it's like fantasy to like envision all this stuff, but like that wasn't the problem, and I liked. It did get like kind of confusing at parts. Also, they're like fairies, and they have like tails or something, and I was like, okay, but whatever. And then it got a little confusing, and then okay, I'm not gonna like spoil it, but there was, because it's like an enemies to lovers, right, which I love, okay, but there was literally this part where he like almost killed her, which is like normally like I'm fine with, but in the way it happened, I was like, no. I also like, I think read it like 3 years ago, so my opinion, it could be different, but I immediately stopped reading it after that. But yeah, so basically, okay, I can just read the back of the book thing. Jude was 7 when her parents were murdered, and she and her 2 sisters were stolen away to live in the treacherous high court of Fairy. I don't know how to say it. 10 years later, Jude wants nothing more than to belong there, but many of the Fae despise humans, especially Prince Carden. I hope I'm saying this right. The youngest and wickedest son of the High King. To win a place at the court, Jude must defy him and face the consequences. I did really like this part where she like had to sneak into somewhere and like find something. I don't know, but it was really good. That was the only part I liked. My favorite genre of books is like horror and mystery and anything to do with like the paranormal. And don't get me wrong, I love romance. Love enemies to lovers, but I don't know. Okay, next. I've got some 2 quick ones here. This first one, again, I got this one for free as well. It's just a poetry book. There's not much to say on it. It's called The Wasteland and Other Poems by John Beer. This was like used, and so there's a lot of annotations in it, and some of them are really funny. It'll like have a line, and then the annotation will just be like, ha, like ha. It's funny though. Okay. And then this one, I think I got it for $4. It's The Twelfth Night by William Shakespeare, but it's got a ton of notes and yeah, it just has detailed notes and like it tells you what's going on basically, which is great. I started it. Yeah, it's hard to read it. Like, you need the notes to read it. Oh my gosh. But I thought I would sound smart if I showed you all this, so. Anyways. I haven't read this one either. Again, I've not read most of these books. I did start it, and I really like it. I love murder mystery. I love any mystery. I love horror, so this is right up my alley. It is a good girl's guide to murder. The show, I did watch the show, so I know what like basically happens. Obviously, the show and the book are gonna be different, but I books. I really like how this book is formatted. So, great book. Highly recommend. Even though I haven't finished it. Let me read the back. If you haven't watched the show or read the book, I would recommend it. But it says, a pretty improper high school senior, Andy Bell, was murdered by her boyfriend, Sal Singh, who then killed himself. It was all anyone could talk about, and 5 years later, Pip sees how the tragedy still haunts her town. Now a senior herself, Pip decides to re-examine the closed case for her final project. At first just to cast doubt on the original investigation, but soon she discovers a trail of dark secrets that might actually prove Sal innocent. And the line between past and present begins to blur. Someone in Fairview doesn't want Pip digging around for answers, and now her own life might be in danger. I really like this one. And there's also 2 more books in the series. Good Girl, Bad Blood, and As Good as Dead. I highly recommend this. Okay, this next one, again, I haven't read. Guys, it's an Agatha Christie one. I did start it, and so far I like it, not much to say. But I think it might be like a group of friends go to like the Nile, and then, I don't know. Oh, there's this really rich girl at the start. But, well, I mean, she's going to the Nile, so she does have money. I think it might be kind of the vibe of like Murder Mystery Island stuff, where it's like, oh, a group of people dropped on an island and like people are dying. Yeah. Is there? Oh, okay. The I almost messed up with that word. The tranquility of a cruise along the Nile was shattered by the discovery of Linnet Ridgeway. That Linnet Ridgeway had been pew-pewed through the head. Guys, I don't think I can say that word. I don't know. She was young, stylish, and beautiful, a girl who had everything until she lost her life. Hercule Poirot recalled an earlier outburst by a fellow passenger. I'd like to put my dear little... Oh my god. Okay, that's kind of graphic. I'm not reading that. Oh my gosh, Agatha Christie is the most widely published author of all time. Outsold only by the Bible and the Shakespeare. Okay. That's crazy. Crazy. Okay. That's that. Okay, my last one. This one I actually read, and I really enjoyed. It is called, guys, Leigh Howard and the Ghost at Simmons Pierce Manor. Okay, and honestly, I don't really like the cover art, but I love the book. It's also like huge. It is ginormous. But it's a really good book. My brother bought it for me for like Christmas or something one year. And I really liked it. It's about like ghosts and like paranormal stuff, and this girl like is sent to a manor because, you know, she's an orphan now, as always. And there's her bedroom. Well, first off, there's like this floorboard thing like under her bed. I don't know, and she like can stick her hand in it, and there's like a journal or like a photo or something of like a ghost, and then she like basically makes friends with this ghost, and it's like this little boy. I don't know, it's giving Casper, but there's a lot more like emotional stuff in this book, because the boy ghost, there's also the adult version of that ghost, like in it, like downstairs somewhere in a different room. And so it gets into like that. I don't know. And then there's like this crazy twist at the end that I don't really remember, but I know who it was about. Anyways, I really like this book, so let me talk about the back. Lay's life has been ripped. I really hope I'm saying that right. Her life has been ripped apart. Orphaned, she goes to live with incredibly wealthy relatives she never knew she had. Struggling to fit into her new world, she can't let go of her grief. When the police tell her the investigation into her parents' murder has hit a brick wall, she knows the only way she will ever know peace is to solve the mystery herself. With a new family and friends, which includes a ghost with multiple personality issues. Lee, I think, risk everything to find her answers. Yeah, kind of forgot about that, but yeah, she's trying to solve her parents' murder, and she gets into a lot of tough situations. But yeah, so the ghost does have like multiple personalities. And then there's like parts where like the ghost touches her, and then she feels the emotions of the ghost, which like isn't good because the ghost is like really sad. So it does get like deep into like that, which I really liked. You can see. Anyways. Okay, I think that is all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know any suggestions you have. Tell me if you like my nails. I really like them. Let me know what you'd like to see. Like, subscribe, comment. Just say hi. Also, do you like the lighting? I thought blue would be a good choice today. I actually don't think I've done a video with blue lighting. Interesting. Also, let me know if you've read any of these books and how you feel on them. Specifically Girl Prince, because I know a lot of people have read that one.